Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of Island Ripple. My name is Vanetta. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram as well as TikTok with @Island Ripple being our handle, and of course subscribing to our YouTube channel Cut TV if you've missed up on any of our interviews. We are at the beautiful Serenity Park and I have some interesting conversations to have. You know, we've heard the term influencers where, people from different parts of the world, they put out some amazing content and have thousands of followers. Well, guess what? St. Lucia, we do have our own influencers, and I have the privilege to speaking to one of them today. So I would like to welcome to Island Ripple, Lily. Hello, Lily. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Good.
Yes.
All right. So, influencer is a big word that we hear about it, right? But I mean, those of us who are on TikTok, because I am on TikTok, occasionally on TikTok. But when I see St. Lucian content, I always gravitate to that. So I have seen your content. So first and foremost, what inspired you to start creating content and putting it on TikTok? Even before I go into the influencer thing, because the first thing is, hey, it's TikTok, I want to put content. So tell me first, what first inspired you to put out content on TikTok?
Well, I always like recording. Everything I do in vlogging, everywhere I go, I'm recording. So I'm like, why not just post it? And then a day, I went to Domino's with my family, and we posted that video, and then it got 100 likes. I was like, okay, that's gonna be my thing.
Okay.
That's gonna be my thing. And I just keep posting until.
All right. So you started on TikTok, or was it
on TikTok?
Okay, so on TikTok. So so the first video you got like 100 likes. And so that gave you a push and say, okay, I'm going to continue to.
For sure.
All right, okay. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about Lily.
Well, on the camera, I'm very talkative. My personal camera. In person, I'm a little shy.
Okay.
When I'm not around my family and my friends. But I'm very friendly. Maybe a little rude. But like,
Okay.
no, I just calm.
You just calm.
Yeah.
So are you a student? Do you work? What do you do?
I attend SAFA.
Okay.
Up the Mon. I go on my second year in September.
Okay.
And then after I go to university. But currently I'm working on internship.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay. All right. So what do you want to study?
Business.
Business studies.
Business.
Well, you need the business degree, the way you're going here. So, checked out your TikTok account. You seem to have a nice following. Yeah, a nice following. We're not gonna say how many, but you seem to have a nice following. How has it been since you saw your followers grow as much as it has now? What has it been like? What has been the experience been like?
When I reached 10K, that's like, yes. Finally, because I've been wanting to reach 10K for the longest while, and I finally got there. That day we celebrated as by my cousins, and then when we saw us at 10K, we were like, yeah boy, we're going to have a party. The party never happened though, but it will when I reach 20K for sure.
Okay, all right.
But I'm happy that it's growing. I'm a little scared though, because that's a lot of people.
Yeah, that is a lot of
watching me,
people.
a lot of hate. A lot of positivity though.
Right.
But I mean,
and it's a balance, right?
Yeah.
So tell the Island Ripplers a little bit about what kind of content that do you put out there?
Everything.
Everything.
I vlog when I'm going to shop by Massy, when I'm cooking.
Okay.
My mother is always on my page. They seem to love her. And she's always want to be in the camera as well. I do the TikTok songs, school vlogs. You try something new with me, going to church, morning routine, everything.
Okay. So you have a little bit of everything on there, so it's not specific to you. Okay, all right. So you recently we had the St. Lucia Junior Jazz and Arts Festival, and you came by. Just give us a little synopsis of your experience, what it was like for you.
I came with my cousin, because I don't come alone.
Yeah.
But it was very nice. I must say it was good to see all the children be able to act and sing. There was this boy playing the trumpet, and that was amazing. And then there are those like older that was singing, and I find such a lot of talent.
Yes.
but they should have let the staff perform as well.
Oh,
I
okay,
said
all
that.
right. So
I said that.
hint to Junior Jazz. Although we had some people from the
Yes,
South
they
with
did
it.
tell me that. They had a fella from the staff, he
Yeah.
rapped, he was
Yeah.
very good.
Yeah, yeah.
And they told me they had invited some orders, but they couldn't make it, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
Oh, okay, all right.
But
So
overall-
a couple more things I wanted to know. So what is you're at about 11,000 or so followers. So what is your next set of what's the number? What's the next number? I before you made mention of 20,000. Is that your next goal? And what's your next goal? And where do you see this going for you, bringing you?
Well, I think I want to reach as much followers as I can. Not posting anything negative or bad, but posting good content that people will love and laugh. Things people can just sit down and scroll through and enjoy.
Right.
But I don't know what my next move is. I'm
Okay.
just seeing where the wind takes me, letting God lead, and seeing what I'll post next.
Okay, all right, cool. So where can the Island Ripplers find you? Let us know your handle. Are you only on TikTok? Are you on Instagram as well? Where can they find you so they can check out your content?
I'm only posting on TikTok, not posting on Instagram, but my name on TikTok is Lily or It's Lily, and that's all.
Okay, and Lily is spelled
Lele.
Lele.
Yes.
All right, well, Lily, all the best
Thank
on
you.
your ambitions, and I see that our St. Lucian influencers are growing on TikTok,
They are.
and you do have very, very funny content. So keep doing your thing, and I'm happy that your family is supporting you as
For sure.
well. And I'm sure it will reap some lucrative monetary rewards.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
right? So all the best to you. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Lily.
Thank you.
All right. I hope you enjoyed our conversation that we had with Lily, since we'll be talking to our St. Lucian influencers. And now we're going to have a word with Amiia, and she'll be giving us a little inside scoop of what it is like to be an influencer on TikTok. Welcome to Island Ripple, Amiia.
Thank you for having me.
All right, great. So, influencers is a big word, and people think that it's a thing of you need to have, let's say, 100,000 followers and whatnot. But we have checked out your stuff, and it's becoming very, 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 even more popular. So, in regards to being an influencer, what's in it for you? What's your goal? What's the monetary reward, or is it just for fun? Give us your feedback, your thoughts on that.
So I've been making content for quite a while now, and it's not really like all the influencers' content. It's just like random, and I just love posting videos. I'm
Okay.
an outdoorsy person, so I love recording nature, hikes, and so forth.
And that sort of thing. So what's in it, or as an influencer or someone who posts on TikTok, obviously you have an end goal. So when do you start making money for yourself in there, or is it happening for you already, or you would like it to happen? So
Yes.
give us a little, give the Island Ripplers a little behind the scenes look into the whole thing of creating content and putting it out there.
So creating content on TikTok, you need at least 10K followers to start monetizing on your views. I think you get paid by every 1,000 views you have. And when you go live, you also make rewards on TikTok. So yeah.
Okay, so you have to be at 10,000 followers, and then you get compensated for views, but every 1,000 views. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of work to be done.
Yeah.
All right. So how has it been going? With you putting content out there, what the feedback has been like? How has it been for you?
It's been going pretty well. I've been making some content that our Lucians really, really love. So it's going pretty well for now.
Okay, all right. So it's specific. Is your content specific to St. Lucia, or can it be global? Can it be worldwide? Will everybody enjoy it?
Yes, everybody would enjoy it.
Everybody
it's
would.
kind of worldwide.
Okay, so you say random content. Give us a couple of examples.
Random content like going on a hike So I record little hairs and theirs, and then I would just make some funny videos sometimes. That one gets a lot of views as well.
Okay, alrighty. So do you see yourself doing this like full time, like just putting content, being a content creator? Do you see that in your future as part of a full time career? Because I'm sure you're doing it like just part time and just for fun, right? So do you see yourself doing this full time?
Probably if it pays off pretty well, then I would get into the full-time content creating.
Okay, all right. So what is it that you do right now?
Right now, I'm working at a resort and I work as a waitress. But I'm a
Nice.
very enthusiastic person. I like trying new things, so I would try bartending. I was working as a receptionist, so I just like trying out different
Trying new
departments.
things. Okay, all right. So what got you started in putting out content? What made Amiia wake up one morning and say, you know what, I'm gonna go on TikTok and I'm going to start making content? So, how did you start? Why did you start? Let us know.
I started as a random thing, just making TikTok from probably like 4 years now, 4 years. And then I realized that it was getting multiple reactions. So I just continued making more content.
Okay, so based on the reactions and how many likes or did you gain followers with your content? How did the momentum start for you?
I gained a lot of followers as well as interactions with my posts. And the first time I posted a TikTok, it was at school because we were doing these dance challenges, and it hit like 11 point something K.
Wow.
And then I was like, yeah, I think I should continue.
Okay, all right, okay. So in regards to being an influencer or, you know, just doing content creation, what advice would you have for somebody? Maybe they're shy, they don't know, you know, where to start. What advice would you give a young person or person of any age really that would like to do content creation?
I would advise them to just make videos of anything that they'd like, however, whatever style they'd like, and just post it out there and just be persistent in posting. And
So they need to be consistent in their posting and the things that, you know, they want to do, or basically have them put out content that they would want people to see. Yep.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So where can the Island Ripplers find you on TikTok? What do they need to type in, and what can they expect when they come on there?
So I'm on TikTok. My name is Amiia Polius, AMIAPOLIUS. You can find me there, and you just expect a fun page.
A fun page.
A fun page.
Okay, awesome. Amiia, thank you so much for talking to us on Island Ripple. We appreciate you. All the best, and I know that things will continue to grow for you. All right.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, great. So this is our influencer edition. Don't worry, we have a few more influencers that we will be interviewing, but this is where we bring things to a close. Thank you so much for joining us, and do not forget, like and follow our social media platforms. Island Ripple on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. And in the event you want to find out more information about Island Ripple or any other content that we may have, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, Cut TV. So remember, a little knowledge goes a long way. Pass it on, because that's the ripple effect. See you next time. I am being dressed and styled by Wings of Love at the Dream Plaza in Rodney Bay.